Good day, this is smartwatchspecifications.com, the premier site for smartwatch specs, news, and reviews. We have here two wearables from Colmi. We have the popular Colmi P71 Smartwatch, and of course the latest, the Colmi P81 Smartwatch. We are going to compare these two wearables and see if what is the difference between the P81 and P71 smartwatch. If you are planning to get one and you can't decide whether P71 or P81, this video is for you. If you have any questions regarding these smartwatches, just drop a comment below and we'll try to answer your queries if we do have the time. Alright, let's start and compare these two smartwatches from Colmi. Again, we have here the P81 and the other one is the P71. Before we check on the design of both wearable, let's check first the packaging. And as you can see here, so similar packaging design. This 2024, all of the Colmi smartwatches do have the same branding or the same packaging for its smartwatches. At the back, let's see, we have these specifications. Both wearable has a support for Bluetooth call, calorie counter, heart rate, as well as sleep monitoring. They almost have the same features here, as you can see. Okay, for the specs, let's see if there's a difference. So the same screen size, 1.9 inch. Different processor, we have RTL8763E 4-hour P71, JL702 4-hour P81. For the battery, much bigger battery life for P81 with a 300 mAh, while for the P71 we have 230 mAh. The same waterproof rating, IP68. The same compatibility, Android and iOS. And as you can see here, they both have the same screen display size as well as the features here. But anyway, let's see. Okay, for the design, I think it is much wider for our P71 compared to our P81. Let's change the watch face here. Okay, much bigger body frame for the P71, but they have the same screen display size, meaning the black border, I think, for the P81 is much slimmer. Let's see. Both don't support rotary function. I think it's just the same. Yeah, it's much slimmer. Okay, for our P81 compared to the P71. The same screen size, 1.9. Then the same pixel resolution. Let's see. For the size, maybe it's just our imagination. Yep. As you can see here, much bigger and much thicker, I think. The back, okay, the same look here, unibody design. For the power button here, as you can see, the power button of the P81 is on the center, while for the P71 is on the upper right side. Again, these are not rotary buttons. The same flexible silicone watch strap. For the UI, let's see. On top, we have the quick settings here and different functions. Okay, so the same, okay, layout or UI. But this one, we do have I think I like the P71 here, the layout. Okay, but still the same system here. different functions and settings. Okay, the same concept. We have the flashlight, settings, power off. On the bottom part, we have the notifications. Okay, on the left side, so we have the menus. Okay, the same. Right side, different cards. Just different look here, but still, as you can see, we have weather. Okay, the same format. For the menus and function, let's see. So we have sports for the P71, activity tracking for the P81. Both of the smartwatches support Bluetooth call. Voice assistant, blood pressure. Okay, the same, different position, but they have the same features, I think. Seems like we don't have a Zen mode on our P81. Relaxation, flashlight, timer. We have world clock. Do we have world clock here? Seems like we don't. Yes, we don't have a world clock for our P71, but we have it here, as you can see, the P81. You have calculator. Do we have calculator here? Yes, we do have. You have games. Yes, we do have a games. For the settings, so preferences, display, so different layout here. Sound, vibration ring, do not disturb mode, low power mode, QR code, language support. Just different position, but I think they have the same features here, if I'm not mistaken. Settings, as you can see here. Preferences. You have the theme, but I like the layout here of our P71. Theme, that is the menu view. Okay, so there's a big difference here. Only 3 for the P81, while for our P71 we have at least 6. Okay. For the sports, let's see. Sports function. We have the exercise. So the word that they use here is exercise, while for our P81 or P71, we have the sports. We have walking, running, cycling, skipping, badminton, football. So there's animation here for the P71, static for the P81. So I like the P71 much better when it comes to the icons here. We'll not check it one by one. Okay, different position for the sports, but I think they all have the same number of sports function. Other sports, add sports, we have here, as you can see. They just use different wordings, but overall they just have the same sports function. For the metrics, let's see. Walking. Okay. So as you can see, there's a goal section. Time, steps, calories, heart rate, beats per minute, distance. You also have it here, and we have the heart rate zone. Okay. Stop. Okay, if you want to stop, you just have to swipe in the P81, while for the P71 you have to press the power button. Again, you see the walking here. You can set your goal. For the walking, there's no goal here. Okay, so that's the big difference for the sports function. Let's see for the heart rate. We have the heart rate here. So this is our heart rate. We have the graph here. We also have it here, I think. Yep. But I like the layout of the P81 here for me. Okay, we don't have an animation, but as you can see here, it changes. Okay, minimum and maximum. They almost have the same result here, as you can see. Okay, activity, today's data. So we have the steps, calories, and distance. We also have the graph here. Okay, new UI for our P81. But anyway, still they gather the same data. Go back. Okay. So that's it for the comparison review of our P81 compared with the P71 smartwatch. As you can see, they almost have the same features, just some addition in the P81 such as world clock, okay, and goal setting for our sports function. But they almost have the same number of sports function. They have the same screen display, and for the heart rate monitoring, for the health monitoring, the settings is almost the same. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions regarding the P81 or the P71, if you have additional requests, just drop a comment below and we'll try to answer your queries if we do have the time.